My name is Anil Aggarwal, and I'm the CEO of TxVia. TxVia is a prepaid and emerging payments technology company, and we're based here in New York City, and my responsibilities include both managing the strategic direction of the company as well as serving as the liaison to the prepaid card industry. I've been part of the prepaid card industry for the past 10 years, which from my perspective is really the early days of the industry. And I've been very fortunate to have been part of teams that have brought some of the leading new and innovative products and services to market. One of the things that I'm most proud of is the Network Branded Prepaid Card Association, the NBPCA, which is a trade group for the industry, which I founded in 2005. The key to the success of the NBPCA was the willingness of the early leadership group in the industry to work together and create a relevant and important voice for the industry, both in terms of government relations as well as consumer education. These days, I'm 100% focused on bringing the best possible processing technology to market for prepaid, and that's really the goal at TxVia. There are a lot of different ways to answer the question, where is the prepaid industry headed? But I think the key point is that prepaid is headed towards being part of mainstream payments. And that's a really big deal. With all of the different types of payments innovations that are out there, not many make it to mainstream payments. And I think within the next 10 years, that's what we'll see prepaid be. So the past 10 years were very important. Prepaid moved from being a question mark to a star to really being a cash cow. There are a lot of considerations to take into account when you're deciding on a prepaid processor. I think, though, that the most important question for an issuer or program manager to ask is which processing technology allows me to provide my customers with the most compelling end-user payment value proposition. And as a provider of technology, we have to get the answer to that question right as many times as we can. And my view is there are two components to that. The first is the technology flexible enough to meet the very specific requirements of each client? And the second is, does the technology perform to a level of quality, to a consistent level of quality, both in terms of scalability and reliability? Our view at TxVia is it's very difficult to manage complexity on a single one-size-fits-all platform, and it's also very difficult for one organization, one processor, to be all things to all people. So our approach, which we call Platform as a Service, is in lieu of providing our clients with a single platform commingled across all of them, we have built a platform building technology. And that platform builder allows us to provide each of our clients with a segregated and customized processing platform. It's very much an Occam's razor approach. We believe platforms should do everything that they're intended to do, but we also believe they shouldn't do any of the things they're not required to do. And we believe that that allows you to manage complexity far better. The other thing we believe is that a single organization can't be all things to all people. So we provide that platform building technology as a WebStart application, both to our clients as well as to a broader development community. And that allows them to take the best practices that we've brought to market, extend them for their particular needs, and ultimately, that's what we think gets them to the most compelling end-user payment value proposition. Networks like MasterCard are among the most ubiquitous payment systems in the world. You have hundreds of millions of individuals that use and trust those payment networks. You have tens of millions of merchants that accept them. And prepaid really represents the logical extension of those payment networks to electronify other areas of payments which have been largely paper-based and very inefficient.